Got him. What up, guys? Ryan here from Mud Gunner. Today I have a pretty fun video to show you. So this is the Cerebro Super Shorty. I brought it out on my channel before, but last night I was playing around and I made a very cool modification to my belt for it. Check this out. Belt mounted Cerebro Super Shorty. This is a lockdown magnet and I tied it to my belt. I had to lose an AR mag in order to do this, but I tied it to my belt and now I have a belt mounted Cerebro Super Shorty. And it's pretty solid. This magnet's meant to hold 23 pounds, so the Cerebro is nothing. Like, I can move and shoot in that. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's just belt mounted, and that's so cool. Now, the one thing with this is, if you notice, when I move, my leg is going right underneath the barrel. So, if you're gonna do that, I don't recommend having this gun chambered while you're moving because it's only a push button safety, and I don't trust the shotgun as much on that. So, yeah, if I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna use it as a, just a tube loaded shotgun. You can use breaching shells if you're in a position to use that. But yeah, tube loaded and then chamber it when you need it. But yeah, you got your pistol, your rifle, and your belt mounted shotgun. So that's just so cool to me. And today I actually wanted to try out some other ammo for it. So I got some buckshot mini shells by Federal. And I'm just curious how they'll run in this. So this is a Remington built Cerebro Super Shorty. They made them on Mossbergs as well. But with the Remington, there's no adapter for mini shells. You can just run them in it. But I'm curious how well it runs reliably because this is a 2+1 with regular shells, and with minis it should be a 4+1. And 4+1 in a small 6.5-inch 12 gauge would be pretty sick. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. And look, if you ever played like any video games where you could have 3 guns, but it doesn't seem realistic, now I'm showing you that it's realistic. You got your main gun, you got your secondary shotgun, and then you got your third pistol. So I'm digging the setup. So I just got 3 boxes out here with me. I have some at home too because I'd like to use these as my self-defense ammo for this because I carry this shotgun every day in my backpack. But these are Federal 1 3/4-inch 4-buck 12 gauge rounds, and it's 15 pellets. But look at how cute they look. Isn't that adorable? Let me show you guys a standard 12 gauge. This is a 2 3/4-inch bird shot, and that's a 1 3/4-inch 4-buck. That's crazy. So I'm gonna grab 5 of these and we're gonna see how they run in the Cerebro. All right, let's see how many this thing holds. It should be 4 as far as I know. Got 1, 2, 3. Oops, did not push it in fast enough. Oh, is it 3? I guess it's 3. Yep, just 3. It almost gets 4. So I'm gonna chamber it and I'm gonna rack it fast to see how well it chambers it. Seems pretty good. Yeah, no issues there. So even if it's a 3+1, getting that extra round is still pretty good. Let me try one more time. Yep, just the 3. But still, now it's a 4-round shotgun instead of 3 rounds, and that doesn't even feel like it's loaded. I have this paper tag right here. It's a hostage target. One thing with this gun is there's no sight, so it's kind of hip fire. But hip firing kind of feels weird with the shotgun. It's hard to tell exactly where you're aiming. Because, I mean, you could be 1 inch off right here, but that's like feet off downrange. So I'm going to see if I can pop this guy right in the head and save the hostage. Would not recommend this with 12 gauge. All right, here he goes. From the hip. Oh, just went to the left of him. Oh, that popped out another one. So that didn't even make it in the chamber. This is why we test this stuff, because you don't want to use something, it didn't even chamber it. You don't want to use something as your home defense round if you've never tested it. So me racking that, it did not chamber it. Come on, get in there. No, I'm just double feeding it. Let me try that again. I always like testing stuff before I say anything about it because I don't want to ruin it for myself or for someone else. So chambering it fast, that was fine. All right, from the hip again. Oh, I killed her. Well, all right, let's see. Nope, going too fast. I'll slow down, but chances are if it's for a self-defense purpose, you're probably not going to be going very slow. Did I just pop it out? Which one fell? Oh, I think I put one on here, that's why. So I'm gonna stick this in here. All right, from the hip again. Let's see if I can actually save her. Oh, I got him. So look, I racked it. I'm going slow, but I racked it. Did not come out of the gun. All right, from the hip again. Go! Woo-hoo, that was awesome. Okay, you just got to go slow, but still, that's not ideal for self-defense. All right, let's take a look at that. Oh my gosh, that last one cleared her by that much. That last one was right here. But yeah, she was definitely screwed right there. But mostly accurate from the hip. I wouldn't bet anyone's life on it. All these other rounds are just from us dumping 22 earlier, but dang. Okay, well that's cool. I have some other shells. I only have a few, but I have some slightly longer ones, so let's try those. So I have these 2-inch shells. What is this one? Oh, I think this is a flare. We don't want to shoot that. Gotta make sure. Okay, that's not around either. Gotta make sure I don't shoot crazy stuff out here. This is buckshot. These are 2-inch buckshot. These are the 1 3/4 inch. These are slugs. These are the Aguila slugs, but I was running these Federal 4-buck. The 4-buck would be perfect if it cycles. I have a feeling these will cycle, but I don't know if I'll get 3 in there. And I only have 2 of them, dang. I'm going to see if it'll chamber this one because it's the same, but I'm not going to shoot it because I'm pretty sure this is a flare that someone gave me, and we are in the Arizona desert. Don't want to shoot flares. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I had 2-inch shells, they would be better. But I only have those 2 in there. You know what? We're going to do a slug and then those 2. And what's nice with these, this gun has so much pop with any like standard 12 gauge rounds, like self-defense rounds. But with these mini shells, it does not hurt. But with 2 3/4 inch buckshot or even 3-inch, your hand is like swollen for a week. Like it hurts to write, hurts to close my grip from shooting the 3-inch or the 2 3/4 inch self-defense rounds. But I was hoping these would work a little better just because they're so cool. But I would just have to really watch how I chamber them because that's not ideal if they fall out or if they get jammed. But we're going to shoot through at least this box because why not? So we got a fresh hostage target. Let's hope I have better luck saving her life. But check this out. Again, you can move. I can move my butt. I can dance if I knew how to dance. And it's not falling off. So I think this is practical as far as like if you had a shotgun like this. Like I picture this for like, you know, if you're law enforcement or military and you needed a breaching shotgun, that's super easy right there and you just pop it off. I was also debating doing some type of like clip, but a clip didn't sound ideal. I really wanted a magnet. So I had this magnet at home. This magnet is from Lockdown and it holds a 23-pound gun. So Serbu, I don't know how much it weighs off the top of my head, but it's definitely not 23 pounds. Dang, let's hope we can save her. You guys can predict in the comments below. But again, this is all from the hip. There's no sights. I mean, I'm not very far, but say right here. It's like 10, 15 feet. All right, so that first round is going to be a slug. It's going to be the Aguila slug. Chamber, no problem. All right, from the hip. I got you, lady. I missed. Okay. Yeah, I missed. Well, she's not dead, but she might be dead from him. All right, so these are the 6x6, so I don't know exactly what kind of pellets those are. It's got more pop. So I hit the head box just above him, so a little too high. And me trying to chamber that round, it's going just above, so it didn't chamber properly. All right, one more, a little bit lower. Those ones stink. So I kind of hit the same area. So I hit right there. I'm hitting, oh, those ones spread a lot more. So those 6x6 bucks, so I nailed him, but I'm also hitting above him. Where those Federals, they were staying a lot closer. So those spread pretty fast out of this barrel length. Let's try these ones again, because that was fun. And those 2-inch ones had a little bit more kick. It's not bad. It's not as bad as the 2 3/4 inch, but yeah, I'm gonna load up 4 more of these. I really want this thing to cycle like 100%. That'd be so cool if it did. So I'm gonna chamber one. Got the safety on. These things are so cute. All right. I got you, lady. Just above. now I'm aiming a little too high. I skinned his head because I just don't want to hit her. Oh, right between the eyes. Keep your mouth shut. You know, that would just be her hair. I don't think she'd mind a little haircut, but you can see there's more pellets. Those are like little pellets because this is the fresh target. So those things are tiny. That one's cutting it close. If I had to draw her face, I would say her face would probably stop somewhere right here. So I just barely saved her life. You're welcome, lady. You know what the golden rule though is? We don't negotiate with terrorism. I'm not bad, I swear. That was the Cerebus Super Shorty, guys. Let me know what you guys think. They are very hard to get, so I'm sorry if you can't get one. And no, I do not want to sell it. I've had a couple people ask. I really enjoy this gun, and I like showing it on the channel, but I know it's kind of one of those unobtainable guns, but this is just for entertainment, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sure someone can still make these. Cerebus still in business. They're just not producing these right now. All it is a Remington 870. They cut down the barrel, and then they modified the pump, but they had to move the ring further back on the barrel and re-weld it. In the very first range trip I took this out, that weld actually snapped. So I had to send the barrel back to Cerebus. They got it fixed for me, and they re-welded it. But that's just, anyone that does shotgun stuff, that's how you have to make it, is shorten the tube, shorten where the ring is, and then just modify the front. Other than that, it's all 870 on the back end, or Mossberg, depending on which one you get. So it's really just a modified front right here. So I know it can be done, but Cerebus was, I'd say, the king of making them. And right now they're not in production, but if you do have the means to get one, I really enjoy this. Just, you know, practice with your ammo. It's not the most ideal like aiming system because no sights. You don't want to be like this because it might pop you in the face, but depending on the self-defense ammo you use, I mean, it can be a decent gun. And I do keep this in my backpack because it's very small. And now I have a way to mount it to my belt. So I might show up at my next range day with this on and freak everyone out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for my next video.